What's up, y'all? Still at school, as you can see. Um, I wanted to make another quick video, just talking about how I'm feeling about being here so far. So far, I just can't really I feel like I can't really fit in with nobody here. I just feel kind of left out in a way. I am new here, so but it's like there's a couple people that I know from my old college that's already talking to people. And me, I'm just not. I just can't find nobody to talk to. And then on top of that, like I said, it ain't really a lot of. It's no Asians here. That's another thing that's depressing me. I feel like at this rate, I'm just gonna have to just go. It's either black girls or no girls, really, for me, because I live somewhere where it ain't really no other races of people. Well, it's other races of people here, but you're just not gonna find a lot of them, especially at this college. At this college, it's just a lot of black people, a lot of black people, and no Asians. It's just very unfortunate, man. It really is. And I just really feel left out. I just feel like nobody don't really want to talk to me and stuff. I try to talk to people, and then some people like there was a lot of people that was being rude. Like there was one girl it was a black girl. I asked her, where the bookstore was, cause I had to go to the bookstore to purchase my books. She gonna ignore me. She just gonna walk past me and ignore me. She just kept on walking. But then I asked another girl. She was nice. She told me where the bookstore was, but not the first girl I asked. But it's just I just don't feel like I can fit in with these people up here. I really don't feel like I can fit in. Maybe I should just give it some time. I've only been in school for 2 days. It's my first time being here, so maybe I should just give it some time, and then maybe later on I'll start to make some new friends and stuff. Because there are some people that I know from my old college that go here. There are some people from my old college that I know that go here. It's just I don't see them like that anymore. It's like a couple of people from my old school that's in my classes. I still talk to them. Since ever since I was in my old college, I've been talking to them. But you know, as far as new people, I can't really find no new people to talk to. But like I said, later on, maybe I'll find some. And just it's not no Asians around here. There's no Asian girls. Barely. I feel like the only way I'm gonna be able to find an Asian girl is if I move to, somewhere like California or, somewhere like, of course the Philippines, China, somewhere like that, Japan. Because here where I live at, you just gonna see a lot of blacks. It's not even just this college that has a lot of blacks. The city, period, is just a lot of black people everywhere. Like I said, there's other races of people in other parts of the city, but the most race of people you're gonna see here is black people. Regardless, you'll see white people, you'll see Asians, you'll see all the colors of the rainbow. You'll see all types of different races of people, but you're not gonna find. The most uh, race of people that you're gonna see is black people. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's sad. It's really sad. But I just gotta deal with it. Unfortunately, I just have to deal with it. Um, I just wish there was more other races of people here. I don't like this. I really don't, really not liking the school so far. I mean, it's all right. It's okay. Like the buildings are nice and everything. Inside the buildings are they have very, they're very detailed. The classes Well, I can't really judge the classes yet because I haven't really gotten into depth with the classes yet. I'm taking 4 classes. I'm taking 3 psychology classes, and I'm taking an African history class. And because everybody at this college has to take an African history class. I mean, it's a black college, so I mean, that's pretty much why. So we can, learn about our history. But I mean, that class might be interesting, But yeah, yeah, I just feel like I can't really fit in with nobody. I feel like a lot of the people here are gonna be like cause like at my old college, it was like a lot of people there that was kind of disrespectful too, kind of mean, like kind of cold, you know. But I mean, I'm sure here is probably all types of different people here. People that are mean, people that are nice. I just haven't really found the nice ones yet. I just, came across the mean ones, and it seemed like a lot of these black girls up here got a lot of nasty attitudes. And that's the reason why most of the time I don't like black girls. I mean, they are attractive. Most of them are attractive. It's just I just don't like their attitude problems. A lot of, I mean, I'm not even gonna say Asian girls don't have attitudes because they do. I've met Filipino girls that had attitudes in person and online. At my old college, like I said, it had more Filipinos at my old college. I met some Filipino girls that had some mean attitudes or some that just ignored me when I approached them. Some of y'all remember my old channel when I was talking about that stuff. How some of them girls ignored me. At my old college, them Filipino girls. Some of them got attitudes, but black girls, it seemed like they the number ones with the attitudes. You know, they the number one type of women that have attitude problems. But it's just unfortunate. But I'm grateful. I gotta be at least grateful that I'm going to school. I'm here just to get my education. I'm not here for no relationship. I'm just here to get my education and do what I gotta do, and then get the hell out of here. And then hopefully I see the Asian lady that work in the library. She's just straight up Asian. She don't look Filipino. She look Chinese. But like she's like the I think she's like the first straight up Asian person I've seen here. Like the rest of them look kind of Filipino. The ones that I do see, but I mean, like I said, it's still not a lot of them here. Um, yeah, she's walking to the library now. She works in the library. But anyway, um, she's Chinese. But she's she's not really that. To be honest, I don't really think she's all that good looking. She has no. I'm gonna be honest. She don't have no body at all. But I mean, she's Asian, so whatever. But you know, a lot of people staring at me. People staring at me. I guess I'm making a scene, but I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. Um, but it just sucks, man. It sucks that I keep seeing like some of these black, these like guys talking to girls and stuff. And I just kind of wish I was talking to a girl. I don't even care if she's black. I want to talk to a girl. Period. I don't care if she's not Asian. I just would like to just be friends with a female. An attractive one at that. But I still really want to be with Filipino and Asian girls at the end of the day. And it sucks that I can't really find any. But I don't want to keep repeating myself. I pretty much so I need to leave this horse alone because I've been beating it too much. It's a figure of speech, but figuratively speaking. But yeah, y'all. I just only had one class today, and it was a pretty straightforward class. It wasn't nothing difficult. My classes seem like they might not be that difficult because I'm taking psychology classes, so it might be pretty interesting because I'm very interested in psychology. I love psychology, so you know, hopefully I'll get something. I will get something out of it. I mean, I have to. I have to anyway. I don't have a choice but to. But trying to hang in there as much as I can. You know, I be feeling real nervous when I be around these people. I feel kind of shy, I feel kind of nervous. You know, I'm a little bit of an introvert, to be honest. Like when I'm around people, I kind of tense up a little bit, especially when I gotta speak around people, or if I'm in class and I gotta speak to people, introduce myself to the class, and everybody looking at me, it just make me feel kind of nervous. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's how I am. I'm like that with anybody that I talk to most of the time. I just get nervous when I'm talking to people, and I just kind of like tense up. Like how I'm talking now, right now on camera, I can't really, I don't feel comfortable talking like this around other people. You know, I just don't. That's just how I am. I'm trying my best to change that, because that's why girls. That's probably one of the reasons why girls think I'm a turnoff, because they see that I'm not, they see that I'm not comfortable with, talking around other people, so they probably sense that, and they probably think, oh, he's a turn off. And I'm saying that I'm talking about all females, not just Asians and Filipinos, all females of all races. You know, but like I said, there's a lot of cute black girls up here, but I'm just not really that interested, y'all. I'll talk to them, but not in a relationship type of way. Um, but there's a lot of people that live here on campus. I don't live on campus, unfortunately. You know, I would like to. It'd be better than being with my parents. It'd be better than being around them. Being in the house all the damn time. I'd rather be here than there. But I mean, it is what it is. At least I have a place to live. But I'm just feeling kind of. I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling a little depressed. I kind of miss my old college a little bit. At least that college had a little more Filipinos than this college does. This college don't have shit. Well, I'm not gonna say it don't have shit, because it has a lot. This school has a lot to offer, but as far as the things I want from out of the school, as far as wanting to see Filipino girls, I ain't getting none of that. You know, I ain't getting that at all. I wish I had went to, there's another college around here where I live at that has a lot of Filipinos, and that college is predominantly white. There's a lot of white people in that other college. There's other college that I wanted to go to, but I'm not going. I don't want to go there because there's a lot of white people. I just want to go there because there's a lot of Filipinos. Because wherever there's a lot of white people, there's a lot of Asians. You know, strangely, but I mean. And then there's a lot of like stereotypical black guys that go up here that act all thuggish and stuff. Well, some of them, I'm not gonna say all of them do, but the majority of them do. Um, that girl, there's a girl. I'm looking at a girl right now. She look good. Black girl, light skin, long hair. She look good, but And then it's funny because I'm about to end this video pretty soon, but it's funny because a lot of these Asians up here look kind of. I mean, a lot of these black girls up here look kind of Asian. They look Asian, but they not. That's kind of weird. Like when you look at them from a distance, they look Asian, but when close up, they black. But I mean, it is what it is. But I gotta end this video because I can't go over 15 minutes. But I'm about to go home, y'all. Um, that's a big ass dragonfly. But I gotta get ready to go. Um, yeah, y'all. That's it. I'm out, y'all. Peace out.